Last time, I had the boss here by my side. But today, I have to fight alone to save her sister. I will save you, Maya! Now! Objection!
Today the eyes are all on you, even though there is no way to tell. Do you know of the truth? Can you fight to defend with a yell? See, the goddess has been flipping her coin. It's a sign that fate is up to you. It may take a long while just to get through the trial, but today you will take it another step. Destiny is set in stone. You can carve it for too long. Just believe and you can inspire the world. So let us make a striking accusation. Running from the future only hurts you, as you're starting to sweat while you're facing regrets in court. Just shout it out loud. So let us make a turnabout on justice. When you're cornered, that's your chance. Any kind of a dream, any kind of a lead, as you stand to fulfill, surely you can taste your victory.
I'm sorry, child. It just simply won't do.
But Mr. Grossberg, Mia said...
Your sister said many things, child. In fact, she said quite a bit too much. And that's precisely why I cannot help you. My hands are tied. I do hope you can understand.
Mr. Grossberg, wait!
Sir, one guess at a time.
Sir,
It's all right. I'll just leave it. Pardon me, my boy.
it was my last chance.
Well, he didn't seem so great anyway. Kind of, worn out, you know?
Who?
We met in Mia's office. Briefly.
Oh, you're that lawyer. Mia's partner. Phoenix, right?
That's right. I'm Phoenix Wright. Anyway, I think you might have dropped this when that strange detective carried you away.
Oh, thank you. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Mr. Grossberg told me the prosecutor on this case is a genius. Joined the prosecutor's office at only 20, and he hasn't lost a case since. They even call him the demon prosecutor.
Miles Edgeworth is prosecuting this case?
Do you know him?
I used to. Anyway, Maya, about last night, Mia, she said you were in town to see her?
Yes, I live up in the mountains for training, but she called yesterday and asked me to hold some evidence for her since I live so far out of town. It isn't too far by train, so...
Wait, training?
Oh.
What kind of training?
For spirit channeling. I'm an acolyte, a medium in training. These clothes aren't just a fashion statement, you know?
A spirit medium? Was Mia into that sort of thing too?
Well, all the Fae women have a strong connection to the spirit world. Her powers were first class too, but she left the mountain to study law.
Well, she was a first-class lawyer too. Maya, I can't claim to understand what you're going through, but I miss her too. Mia, she always knew what to do.
I've heard a lot about you, you know? She'd always talk about her junior partner when we spoke on the phone.
All the embarrassing stuff, right?
Well, usually she had nothing but good to say. I think we even talked about you yesterday when she called to ask me to hold that evidence. Let me check my phone log.
Hey sis, what's shaking?
And I've still got a very bad feeling about this.
You had that same dream again?
It's nothing, it's just the stress is getting to me. It's made me think, if something were to happen...
So how was your day?
Maya, listen to me. If something were to happen...
How'd your junior partner do?
Phoenix Wright? Today was his first day in court. What an awesome trial, though it was kinda short.
Did he crash and burn.
He is one true genius.
Oh.
It was so intense. The one thing he's lacking is experience. Maya, I want you to hear this. There might be a time when you need help, and I can't be there.
So just let me guess. I should call Phoenix, right?
No, call Grossberg. Marvin Grossberg.
Grossberg? Sis, you were just singing this newbie's praises. Literally, singing?
He'll strike fear in the heart of evil, 'cause he is just the type. You should give him 3 more years, then he will make it right.
And that's what she said.
3 years, huh?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you.
No. It's true, I guess. But I can't just sit and watch. When I stop to think that the one who did this to Mia is still out there.
I never thought.
What can you say
Do this
when they point at you?
in times of trouble. I could always
don't
count
know what
on
to
sis.
do.
She'd always be there for me, coming to my aid. Mia is gone, and I
Help.
am afraid.
Just tell me how. I know
I am feeling
you quite
so
trust me, and I know this
future
may
is
sound
not
right,
bright. I
but
need
I
someone
have
to
do
help
something,
me.
something to make it right.
Let me defend you, Maya. I promise. We'll find the one who did this to Mia.
Okay, and thank you. What are you gonna do now?
Well, that detective said something about a witness at the Gatewater Hotel, right? I think I'll go pay her a visit.
All right, ma'am, all right. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and if any sneaky ace attorneys show up around here, you know what to do, right?
I know what to do. Don't worry, officer.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Hello there, handsome. April May, at your service. I seem to be popular today. First that sweet detective, now you. Are you here about the murder too?
Yes, actually, I'm a defense attorney, Phoenix Wright. Would you mind if I ask you some questions about what you saw?
Well, as a witness, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but you're such a cutie, I might just have to break the rules. Just give me a minute to go freshen up.
A man was staying with her? Weird.
Almost ready. You know it's so exciting to make you eyewitness.
What would an innocent eyewitness be doing with a wiretap?
I'm ready for you. Naughty, naughty, sneaking around my room. You know, if you've got something you want to know, you should just ask it to my face.
Oh, well, all right then. Miss May, was there someone else staying with you?
I don't see how that's your business.
Oh, well, they would have been a witness too. Unless they were...
I changed my mind. I don't have time for nosy men.
But Miss May, I need to...
Out!
That's him. Yeah. Miles Edward.
Court is now in session for State v. Fair.
The defense is ready,
The
Your Honor.
prosecution is ready, Your Honor. This is an open and shut case. The defendant, Maya Fey, murdered her sister in cold blood, and there's evidence and an eyewitness to corroborate this. There can be no room for doubt. The prosecution would now like to call its first witness, the detective who first arrived on the scene. Witness, state your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. Homicide Detective Dick Dumsher.
If you could indulge us in the details of the incident.
Absolutely, sir. So, Miss Fay was found dead in her office on the floor, dead from a single blow to the head, blunt force trauma. The weapon was the clinker.
The thinker, detective.
Right, sorry. Anyway, we rushed down there as soon as we got the call from the Gatewater Hotel, and we found 2 people at the scene. Maya Fey and her defense attorney, Harry Butts.
My name is not...
I immediately arrested Maya Fey because of the evidence we found at the scene. A receipt with her name written on it in blood. The victim's blood.
But, detective, just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean that she wrote it.
Yeah? So who did, Val?
Well, it could have been me.
You did it?
Well, I'm just saying... Can you prove it wasn't me?
So, Mr. Wright, will you take that as a confession?
No, but...
This is a court of law, Mr. Wright, not a playground. Try to think twice before making thoughtless statements.
All right. Detective, what proof was there that the blood is the victim's?
Oh, yeah, well, they examined the blood and looked for the hemoglobetrotters.
Detective!
Okay, so the blood is the victim's, fine. But, detective, how common is it for the victim to write the name of their killer?
Well, it's in the movies and TV shows all the
The
time.
witness's opinion on this matter is irrelevant. What does matter is that the victim wrote the name of her killer before her death.
The way I see it, she's the only one who couldn't have written it. Look at our court records autopsy report. It plainly states that the victim died immediately by blunt force trauma to the head.
Mr. Wright, when did you get that autopsy report?
Yesterday. Why?
That report is outdated. A second autopsy was conducted at my request, which shows that a single blow to the head did indeed spell the end of the victim almost immediately. She could have lived for several more minutes, which means it's entirely possible that she wrote the name of her killer. That is all.
Edgeworth, I heard rumors about you, the demon prosecutor. They say there's nothing you won't do to get a guilty verdict. What reason could you have had for a second autopsy at all?
Mr. Wright, please refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Yeah, that's right, pal.
No matter, the evidence is irrefutable. I'd like this added to the official record.
Understood. The court accepts this as evidence.
And just to further disprove your erroneous claims, Wright, the prosecution would now like to call its next witness. We call to the stand Ms. April May.
April May here at your service. Mr. Lawyer, you seem nervous. Gee, I hope I haven't made you lose your cool. Oh, I got this fuzzy feeling. What I say will be revealing, but they might need time to mop up all the drool. I was staying for a spell at the Gatewater Hotel, 'cause they had the bestest bellboys there. It was 9:01 when I saw the murder done, and the girl who did it sitting in that chair. It was awful, it was brutal, and I screamed, but it was futile. And that's why I had to watch in horror instead. No one was there to protect me, as the victim, in her fright, trying to dodge off to the right. So the hippie lady took the clock and hit her right on the head. When she clocked her with the clock, I was overcome with shock, but I called the cops, 'cause these things make me squirm. It's so hot here. Can I stop to loosen up my top?
Yes, this testimony is very, very firm.
Thank you, boys.
Okay. No, I see no reason to continue this. Therefore...
Oh, hold it! I demand to cross-examine the witness. Her testimony is a sham. So sorry, could we please talk about this, Miss May?
I don't see why I'm still here. I said what I had to say. The victim was struck on the head and the hippie lady.
Hold it! Your Honor, do you have that statue with you?
I do, yeah.
Miss May, do you agree that this is the murder weapon?
Yeah, it's that clock thingy, the thinker, right?
You are correct. Only, how did you know that this was a clock?
Well, I heard it. That's it. When the defendant struck the victim, the clock said the time.
However, if you look very closely at the clock, you'll see that it's missing its clockwork. You, Miss April May, are a big, fat liar!
Fat! Oh, how dare you!
That was quite a show, right? But there is no contradiction. Unless you can prove that the clock was missing its clockwork on the night of the murder.
I have proof.
What a girly phone.
Just listen.
I've stuffed all the documents inside a clock that's shaped like the thinker.
The thinker? Like the famous statue? How does it work?
Well, right now, it doesn't. I took out all the clockwork to make room for the evidence. But enough of this business.
Look at the timestamp. 1:30 p.m., August 3rd. This proves that the clockwork was missing that day. And the reason you knew it was a clock is because you held it in your hand. Wait, that was the last case. I got it. It's because you heard about it in this very phone call.
Well, how would I know about some phone call?
Because you wiretapped her phone. I found this in the trash room at your hotel room. Take that, Miss May.
How dare you go through my stuff? So what if I wiretap some stupid woman's phone that has nothing to do with this case? This is a murder trial, you bottom-feeding scum, and I have a rock-solid alibi. I called the police from the Gatewater Hotel. It's on record.
I know you did, Miss May, but as you might remember, I paid a visit to your hotel room yesterday, and I couldn't help but notice that several of the accommodations in the room were doubled.
So I had a couple of iced coffees. So what? I just really like iced coffee.
Oh, I'm sure you do, Miss May, but tell me, does the owner of that men's coat in your room enjoy iced coffee as much as you do? You must have shared some together over dinner. Why else have 2 plates set at the table? You may have a rock-solid alibi, Miss May, but you are definitely connected to this case. You wiretapped the phone so that your accomplice would know the best time to strike. And until we know who this is, the trial cannot continue. But you, Miss May, are officially under suspicion.
Objection! That was objectionable. Now you're saying she's an accomplice? You can't just... There's no proof.
I'm sure you'd like us to believe that, Edgeworth. After all, you must have known about the state of the room and its other occupant. It was you who hid this man's existence from the court.
No. You... upstart amateur!
Mr. Edgeworth, the defense is correct. Until we know more, we cannot continue. I expect the prosecution to investigate this further. Court is adjourned.